Today on Tamron Hall, it's our Guide to Thrive in 2025, Faith Edition. Pretty Vee is thriving with her bold and unapologetic comedy. From wild and out to amassing millions of followers on social media. But behind it all, the deep driving faith she says got her there.
2019, I wrote you, and I said, Tamron, I'm coming on your show. That's what faith looks like to me. There were always delays, but I was never denied.
Now, her new book reveals how anyone can use their faith to get the life they've always dreamed of.
Y'all in the mood to pray?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then, when he posted his song Better Days to TikTok, it became a viral sensation. Now, Ryan Ellis reveals the deeply personal meaning behind the lyrics and why it's resonated with millions.
Our world was upside down. I had to put music to the side for about a year and a half, and then he passed away in our arms.
Plus, he gives an exclusive performance for the Tam Fam.
I guess I'm waiting for some better days.
Tamron Hall starts now.
To the show. Have a sit down. Y'all look great. I love you. And today's show, I know you're going to love. So here's the deal. We kicked off the new year making it our goal. We called it Thrive in 2025. We debated it, but Thrive in 5 rhyme. And we're going to go with that. So, and maybe in real talk, you may have hit some bumps on the road reaching some of the goals you set. I know a few that I had in mind have faltered, but we are keeping the faith to overcome the setback. So that's right. So when we were putting this show together, I said to the team, let's remind everyone the definition of faith. And faith is having a complete trust or confidence in something or someone, including yourself. And I did not know this about our first guest, how deeply rooted faith has been in her journey. Pretty Vee landed her breakout role on the hip-hop comedy sketch series that is celebrating its 20th year. Nick Cannon presents Wild 'N Out.
Nick Cannon is so fly.
How fly is he?
Do you guys see the diamonds on the earrings, on the rings, and on my neck? He didn't buy it, but he helped me put it on layaway.
Now, I'll be honest. I watched Pretty Vee. I knew she was wildin' and outin'. But in her new book, The Pretty Victory, 100-Day Guide to Recenter Yourself and Find Your Purpose, Pretty Vee opens up about the hustle it took for her to land where she is right now, what she calls her big break. She also has a mantra she lives by. She says it's a delay is not a denial. And I love that because, of course, when you see someone on a hit show and they're having a good time and they are the life of the party, it's easy to forget that the party does not always go. Sometimes the party does stop. What do they say? You don't have to go home, but you got to get out of here. The party sometimes ends and you go home and you're left with yourself and you're left looking at your life and you're wondering, is this what life is supposed to be? Where does faith come in? How do I keep going when on those nights I'm looking up wondering, did you forget about me? Tam Fam, she is not to be forgotten. In her new book, I think will inspire us all. Please welcome to the Tam Fam, Pretty Vee! were so excited. Jewelry and earrings. Give me your earrings. My God. Wait.
I love you.
Listen,
Thank you.
We were so excited your diamond ring fell off.
I know. Thank you so much. Thank you.
People are going to tune in and think I was proposing. What is going on? Congratulations on this book. Thank you
so much. Thank you.
There are so many layers to your journey,
Yes.
and I love that you decided to open up with this book and made it a guide, a 100-day guide. Why did you want to do that?
Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord.
I know, right? Again, I think for myself, like faith is, I walk into a space, a delay is never denial. And there's always a process before your promise. You know, so for me, I know what it is to be depressed. I know what it is to battle the what ifs and the maybes. And I just wanted to share my story and just see how I got here.
Yeah.
Because it was a process to get here.
Right, and that's what I was saying to the audience. It's easy when you watch the show. We have a clip, in fact, that was inspired by a church battle on Wild and Out.
Yeah.
Let's play this clip.
I'm about to shout. I'm about to shout. I'm about to shout. Now you wild out. I'm throwing holy water. I'm throwing holy water. I'm throwing holy water. Now you wild out. Where my Bible at? Where my Bible at? Where my Bible at? Now you wild out. You on your knees. You on your knees. You on your knees. Now you wild out. I'm baptized. I'm baptized. I'm baptized. Now you wild out. You go to hell. You go to hell. You go to hell. Now you wild out. God forgive me. God forgive me. God forgive me. Now you wild out.
Wow. Yes.
I love the fact that you even talk about in the journey that originally there were some at Wild and Out who didn't think you were quote unquote funny.
Yeah.
And that Nick advocated for you.
Yes, he did. I mean, I went there 2017 and I auditioned, and the only thing I had with me was just a pink robe and a bonnet, you know, and that was just my skit. I was playing a character called Peanut's mom, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna use my skits. I'm gonna just audition, but I'm just gonna use what I have.
Right.
And they were like, oh, we know this girl. She's on Instagram, and you know, she's on the rise, but I don't think she's that funny. You know, I don't think she's what it is. And I was like, okay, I didn't get the role.
Right.
But a year or two later, that's when Nick called me and was just like, I see what you're doing. Right. I'm proud of you. Your numbers are going up. Like, just, come on, Nick, what's up, Nick? That's my man. And he called me back, and that's how we
What was that year like for you? Because a lot of that, you relied on faith because you were hoping, you know you're funny.
Yeah.
You've gone viral with the video of you fighting yourself in the parking lot. That turned you into an internet sensation, and now you might have faith in yourself.
Oh my God.
You know the audience.
Well, y'all done dug this video up now, Tam. Y'all done dug this video up.
That video has been seen millions of times.
Yes.
So the world is loving you. You finally get your shot, and then someone says, but it's not you. But God is telling you, come on, it is you.
Yes. My faith. I just kept pushing. When the no's came, I'm like, that yes is happening. My mom prophetically spoke over my life in middle school and said, God said you're gonna be in the arts. And that's who's inspired by this book. Yeah. That's who I grew
up with Jamaican mom and dad.
Both parents are Jamaican.
Caribbean. In Florida.
Yes.
So you grew up in Florida. Both parents are.
Yes.
You just won over this
I know, yeah.
Both Caribbean parents, you're in Florida. You have a faith-based family.
Yes.
But that doesn't mean it sticks, right?
Yes.
When you get out in the world.
Yeah.
What was it, though, that made what they taught you stick?
Again, you know, I would just say what I've been taught as a young child. You know, my God.
Wait a minute, you still have that outfit on?
I still got that. That's the outfit that be on the table now, Tamron. But literally, the inspiration behind all is my mother. You know, her teaching me and having me just be in a space of don't forget my upbringing, you know, and walk with your head held high. Have the confidence. I've been told no so many times. I've been depressed so many times. Anxiety, nervousness, like just battling myself. You know, my mom was like, I'm a PK.
Yeah,
so
your
my
mom's a pastor.
My mom's a pastor. So she's like, oh no, we gonna open up this door and we gonna stomp on the devil's head. He got to go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
In the book, we have a quote from the book.
Yeah.
You write, I have been told no so many times. I've faced countless rejections, but each one served as a spark of motivation, pushing me to keep going. No, it's not the end of the road.
Yes.
It's just a detour. It's a temporary delay.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Those are beautiful words. They are
Yes.
inspiring words.
Yes.
When did they really stick?
2019, I wrote you. And I said, Tamron, I'm coming on your show. And I screenshotted that. 2023, I said the same thing. I said, come on, Miss Hall, you don't see me. I put ... hello. That's what faith looks like to me. Faith looks like that to me. I wrote you in 2019 and said, Miss Tamron, I'm coming on your show one of these days. The thing about it is, there were always delays, but I was never denied. You know, God just had to get me right. God just had to, and you're gonna make me cry. Like,
I'm about to cry.
You about to make me cry because just even being on back of the stage to see it's time for you to bring me out. I'm someone on social media that people may not take serious because I do these characters. And I push so much. I'm in different rooms and I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm not everywhere, but I'm where I'm called to be. And just to sit here with you, to share my story, you guys didn't get me on here because of my skits. You got me on here because of this book
And I was
that I'm
about
going.
to say that.
You feel me? So I just want to say thank you again for just answering the call and just saying yes.
Well,
yes.
You know, I always tell people, you know, of course in shows you compete for guests and people want to come on. And I do believe, and I've said this many times, you can rewind episodes, the guests that end up on this show are the guests that God means for me to talk to.
Wow. Thank you.
I believe that. And so when the team came to me and they said, Pretty Vee has a book, and then I started to see what this book was about, it really touched my heart because I know that it's easy for people to look at the finish line and they don't know how many tracks you've been on running.
Yes.
And
Wow.
you have been. And at the core of it is your faith.
Yeah.
And when you look at the juxtaposition of the show and all the fun, I think it's brave of you to talk about the depression and the dark days.
Yes, for sure, because I've been through that. And that's why I was able to, if I'm healing people through my comedy, I can heal them through my words.
You said your comedy is your ministry. I think that's fascinating.
Yes, it is, because it's healing. Everyone that I connect with always say, you know you pulled me out of depression, right?
What does that feel like when they tell you that?
Oh my God, I'm getting the job done.
Yeah.
You know, because that's the beauty of it all. I'm getting the job done. The mission is here. Yeah.
When you're on that stage and people are, I mean, when you came out, everyone was like, oh my God, Pretty Vee is here. When you're on that stage and you look back at that little girl and your mother, through God, believed that this was going to happen. How do you take that in?
Oh, I take it all in. I tell that little girl, time was coming. You just had to be patient. Yeah. It's okay. You know, all the dark days, what's up, Mom? all the dark days were worth it. Because the thing about it is you gotta seek ye first the kingdom. You feel me? You gotta do that. And I didn't know what that meant. You know, I'm like, I got God with me all the time. We good, we locked in, dog, big dog. You know, but then sometimes you get these things and you're like, okay, God, I'm gonna pray in the next 2 days. He's like, okay, when I gave it to you, you promised me you're gonna pray every day. You know, so you gotta seek him first, because things get slow. Things get slow.
You're not going anywhere. 100-day guide. We're going to go through as many of those 100 days as possible. Pretty Vee is sticking around. Don't go anywhere.